So here we are at the back of the Leazes end, or the old Leazes end. This is temporary accommodation for the two teams. We've got a temporary stand here that I think came from Brands Hatch. Looks like the stand up at the last hole of the British Open. So here we are, still in this sort of village of porter cabins. This the home team dressing room. Directors see the match from here. A viewing box for the sponsors, and all sorts of cabins to accommodate the people who come here on match days. And at about 5 minutes to 3, the players come out of the dressing room, down this passageway here, out onto the pitch to a really tremendous roar. Well, just a couple of hours to go until we kick off. Now, players go through all sorts of rituals before games, and the physiotherapist will be in there getting his kit sorted out. So let's just see who is in there. Derek, all this, it's a far cry from the days of the magic sponge, isn't it?
Yes, we take away a lot of equipment when we go away. We've also got a lot of equipment here. It looks more than we actually use. We tend to bring, too much sometimes. But it's just a mixture of all sorts of strap-ins, tapes, Vaseline tie-ups, and then we have tablets, lotions, pills, all these type of things to, and just in case anybody falls ill as well.
All of them strictly legal, I trust.
Oh yes, we're not allowed to carry anything illegal. We get a note at the start of the season telling us what we're allowed to give and not give and what have you like that.
Finally, Derek, you were on Arsenal's books as a youngster, still play a bit, but this obviously suits you almost as much as playing.
Yes, nothing's better than playing, I think, but at that time I got injured and I had to decide which way my life was going really, and I had the chance to do this as a career. Went to college and I haven't looked back. It's sort of the best of both worlds, really.
And there's a rumour you're going to be called up for international duty, isn't there?
Well, Northern Ireland asked me to cover 2 matches just recently. Unfortunately, I couldn't go. First of all, we had a couple of injuries and I couldn't get anybody to cover me here. So I just hope that they ask again in the future, really.
Thanks very much, David. David, what's it like for a professional footballer? You're going to go out there in front of 20,000 fans 2 hours before kick-off. Do the butterflies start now?
I think they do. They start when you get up in the morning, and I think some players have a usual routine. But as you say, I think the butterflies do start about, say, maybe 3 hours before the game.
A bit special for you this game because you're playing against Derby County, whose manager was the man who brought you back from America to play in Newcastle.
Yes, I've a lot of respect for Arthur. As you say, I came back after the World Cup, 82 World Cup, and it was nice to get back to England again, and Arthur was the manager, brought me back. A lot of respect for the man. We're
in a sort of temporary dressing room at the moment. Has this made any difference? Are you closer to the fans when you come on and off the field now?
You're closer, where for at the other side you just go straight up the tunnel. But it's temporary accommodations and it's adequate.
Dan, what's it been like, this move for you to Newcastle United? Because I don't suppose you were used to crowds of quite this size up in Scotland.
I know, I was used to crowds about 500, and the first game I played was Arsenal, and my nerves were just unbelievable. Couldn't believe it. But once you start playing in front of it, you get used to it and you enjoy it.
You're going to be marked this afternoon by somebody who's about 3 times your size, aren't you?
Well, the team's not been named, but hopefully, yes, he's quite a big guy. But the bigger they are, the harder they fall. So that's the way I look at it. So just hopefully I can do well.
Best of luck. Thanks very much.
Thank you.